And good morning to you all. Hopefully, you can hear me. Can you hear me today? Had some problems yesterday. We got Brian Wook actually in the back. Oh, maybe we don't have him. Oh, he's here. Brian is here. Okay, he just decided he didn't want to be on camera. Uh, can you hear me there, Brian? Are you sure your line is not coming up on our? Oh, really? Okay. But it says you're live? It says I am live. Okay. Yeah, it's not coming up on our. Really? Oh, yeah, because usually I get comments by now. All right. So that's not even, so it's not even coming up. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, because usually I get comments right away. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay. Hey, Bob, Sue, can you hear me this morning? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Just hello. I'm on. Okay, so you can hear me. Yes. All right. So I guess we're good. We're good for today. All right. Thank you so much. There must have been some kind of delayed reaction there. Uh, that's Brian. Brian, is your phone working there, Brian? He can't. Brian is sure. It's hard to find good help nowadays. I asked him to see if he and I can get it. Okay, we've got it. Okay, that's good to hear. All right, I don't know what happened yesterday with it. When in doubt, reboot the computer, and that seems to be the case. Thank you, Brian. I'm glad we can hear it. We do appreciate your help. I don't want you to think that your presence here is not wanted or that you don't help from time to time.
Well, thank you. Sometimes in the morning I'm the IT support, so I
yes.
help.
And we're trying. We're trying our best overall here. So, hey, we have some fog out there for this morning, and good to see here. We will have Brian. You're in tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We will have Mr. Wilk here tomorrow, as we usually do on our Fridays. So we'll be chatting then. But for now, let's look at some of the weather cameras around the area. This is a look here live. We didn't have a lot of fog here locally, and didn't suspect that it's good whenever we have dense fog that the camera, our summit camera, which is about 300 feet up, is clear in visibility. So many of our weather watchers did report some good fog earlier, but that appears to have been lifted. And I'm just checking to see. I forgot when I when I rebooted the computer, I forgot to put the camera program up here. So give me a second here, because I'd like to see. None of our weather cameras had anything of seriousness, except to some extent Edinburgh. So let's go there next. And okay, this is improving over what it was earlier. Earlier there was some decent fog. It wasn't super dense. We could clearly see the roadway, the traffic lights, but while still misty, it's not nearly as bad for this morning. And let's go to Meadville. And Meadville, at least up on Chestnut Street, we never had a problem with fog here. Unfortunately, our Conneaut Lake weather camera is not connecting, and we're working on that. Probably to some extent, during the holidays, it's hard to find out what the problem is. I'm hopeful that we'll get them on soon here. But Warren is back, excuse me, and that is good news. We can see not much fog here. So our weather cameras have not shown a lot in the way of fog for this morning, and but just watch for quick changes in visibility as you plan your travels for the day. So again, thank you all. I'm glad you can hear me. Sounds like we're back on track. May have taken a little while to connect things up here for the day. Now, if I recall, when you have a ladybug, it's good luck. Isn't it good luck to have a ladybug here? I don't know if I'll be able to show this on the camera. Probably. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it's a ladybug. It's an actual ladybug. It's not, I forgot what the name of the ones. True ladybugs are red. I have a true red, and this is true red. There's another one that looks like a ladybug, but it's orange, more of an orange, and it smells like celery. I remember we used to have a ton of them in the windowsill there. So hopefully this gives me some good luck, and by association, osmosis, telepathy, whatever, we can get some good luck for you just in time for the new year. Now, we've had several ladybugs, or this might be just the same ladybug, but I'm going to let it go on its merry way. You know what? I'm going to put it right over here on the counter. And I'll just let it go on its merry way and pretend it's not there. But may you have some good luck for for your new year here, which is coming up in 4 days. Wow, hard to believe. December 28th. Hard to believe that the temperatures are so mild here. We have temperatures right now throughout the region, pretty much in the 40s right now. 46 here in Erie, mid to upper 40s. Like yesterday, I don't think we'll see these temperatures change a whole lot. And, so there's no problem with ice, no problem with black ice as you plan your travels for the day. In the meantime, as we check things out on our future cast here, as we put this into motion for you, not a whole, we have some rain showers to the west. With the low pressure, but that is moving away, and therefore we don't expect much in the way of precipitation here over today and into tonight. The wind's going to pick up a little bit, so I don't see a repeat performance. We had some earlier. We did have dense fog. Becky French Creek reported dense fog. Crossingville, which is near, not too far from Springboro in northwest Crawford County, they had Rick there had some dense fog. Canadota Lake, Chandos Valley out toward Warren, dense fog. So it was dense earlier. It seems to be lifting. I don't see a repeat of that for tonight. So we may have a little bit of drizzle. And then Friday, and not bad. You can see, might even get a little sun peeking through the clouds there. Watch up toward the north. You see this line of rain showers here. That is going to approach the area Friday night. Any chances of accumulating snow would be Friday night. You can see, though, mainly after midnight, some showers changing over to some wet snow. Once it gets inland, I think the temperature will be just cold enough where maybe we get a coating, perhaps an inch, primarily in the grassy areas. Most of it out by daybreak on Saturday. So for those of you, your typical snowbird areas, Corey, Edinboro, Phyllis, Lori, you may have perhaps a slushy inch, maybe enough to cover the grass on Saturday morning. North of 90, if you're close to 90, you may have a similar situation, but the downtown area and basically north of 20, I'm not seeing any real accumulation for Friday night. So just watch for slushy conditions. I don't think the temperatures will drop below freezing, probably dropping to freezing on the inland side. But as always, if there is slush on the roadways, you always want to take care on those roads. And but then the rest of Saturday looks good. Sunday, unfortunately, the sun only goes out to Saturday night. But Sunday, there is a chance of maybe some wet snow showers or rain showers, not much accumulation. If you are making plans to drive New Year's Eve, weather generally will cooperate. I don't see much. Temperatures like Saturday night will probably be hovering near freezing. And as always, you got to watch for black ice for traveling. I'm sure some of you may be traveling on, before or a little after midnight, depending on what your plans are. Just keep that in mind. Nothing major, no major problems expected on the roadways for New Year's Eve. Now, we'll have more on that for tomorrow. We'll catch up on things, and we'll see if we still expect some snow on Friday night. So there are some things to talk about as we get close to closing out 2023. Incredibly fast year, aren't they all? So let's go right to the 7-day here, and we'll pop that up, and we'll say hello to you, Bob and Sue. Again, thanks again. Dave, Yarkowski. Okay, again, stupid me not wearing my glasses. Someday I might be stubborn enough to actually put them on. Chris, good to see you. Chris, glad that you can hear us. Vicky, good morning to you, and hello to you, Phyllis out there Not much fog there in the borough. We got 47 out there. Nancy, good to see you this morning. And of course, we got Mr. Wilk with the ladybug. Okay, thank you. I looked at it, the way my eyes are now, it looked like a fire hydrant at first. I'm like, okay, maybe there's some hidden meaning. Sometimes my son will just text me something out of the ordinary. But this one I see is a ladybug, yes. And it's still kind of hanging there. I had put on its back, it turned toward its front, but it's wondering because why is this human kind of poking me around here? So it's still kind of hanging. Oh, there it goes. Now it feels safe. It stopped. Okay. Obviously, doesn't like carbon dioxide either. So, but in any event, again, I apologize. I know this is the wrong. The 7 day is correct. But the new year, of course, is Monday. Temperatures for the most part, again, some morning fog here. Temperatures will be low 40s on Friday, mainly mid to upper 30s. New models want to cool us off a little more. So that 39 might be perhaps a little optimistic, but I don't see it going below freezing and shouldn't cause, again, too many problems in the grand scheme of things. Monday, of course, is the true New Year's Day, and we do expect temperatures to get a little milder for Tuesday and Wednesday. So New Year, January starting out on a milder note. Thursday of next week did look colder, but we'll worry about that in the new year. Caroline, glad you could join us as well. And guys, it's about time for me to get back to do what we do, do more updates here. So good to see you all. Thank you so much. Brian and I will be joining you tomorrow for our last AM weather chat of 2023. It'll be exciting. You don't want to miss it. Take care of yourselves. Talk to you tomorrow.